Check it. Alright guys, what is up? You are back for another video with DataZero. Guys, this is the beginning of the end. The 2008 style crash that I've been talking about is coming to fruition, as well as everything I said like Bitcoin decoupling. I'm absolutely making bank off of it. Hopefully you were able to get in position as well. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. You have to do your own research and make your own decisions. So I understand if you didn't go ahead and believe a random person on YouTube. But again, if you did your own research and found and came to the same conclusion that this was a possible trade for you to make and on your own free will got that trade, congratulations, because you are now making profit. We also started shorting the market at the absolute top because I did call the top at 460 and everything is going according to plan. We're about to look at the charts, the facts, the data, looking at everything you need to know for tomorrow and the rest of the week. This is the beginning of the end. Get ready. 2008 style market crash. Let's go and hop in the charts. Alright guys, what is up? You are back for another video with DataZero. In this video, we'll be looking at AMC, GME, and SPY. AMC, GME, and SPY. This video is not financial advice and should not be taken as such. Please do your own research and due diligence before buying any stock or crypto asset. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop in the charts, the facts, the data, and see what we have going on. So the first thing I want to point out, guys, is SPY dumped here in after hours, okay? SPY dumped here in after hours. Obviously, I told you guys, again, I have my finger on the pulse. I told you the Fed was going to say something during the meeting that the market wasn't going to like. Well, guess what? That had happened. Fed did say something the market didn't like, and we had the meeting at 4:35, and guess what? Market absolutely dumped afterwards. Now, I do think we're going to see a little bit of a bounce here in pre-market tomorrow, but guys, this is going to be the beginning of the end, okay? The crash is starting. It's the 2008 fractal, all right? It's going down, guys. It's the 2008 fractal playing out, guys. This is playing out in real time, okay? We are seeing the 2008 fractal play out in real time. This is a major capitulation crash that is about to happen, and we are about to get paid because we are on the right side of it. Because why? We shorted the market at the absolute top because we knew the top was at 460 because I called the top at 460. We've been making money the whole entire time, and now the panic and capitulation is going to start setting in. I believe tomorrow or Friday we could see the capitulation start. If not, then next week we could start to see the capitulation. And we are about to make bank off of this, guys. I absolutely called the top. I absolutely nailed this play. And we are in position to make so much cash. I'm so glad this is finally here. We did see SPY break below that 417 level. You guys can see right here that it did break below that 417 level. And again, I am in that SQQQ position. Everything over $19.45 is profit for me. I have been accumulating in this range down here, in this inverse head and shoulders. This has now broken out. I told you guys if we did break above $21.75, you would see a large pop, and that's exactly what we did see. We are seeing a big move to the upside. Now, again, RSI is overextended, so I do think it is going to be pulling back. But overall, I think we are about to see a rally to the upside, where SQQQ goes to my price targets and intended price targets here and here. And again, the trade plays out exactly how I said, and we are about to make massive gains. Again, you guys cannot follow my trades. You must do your own research and technical analysis, but I am kind enough to go here and put my trades here on the internet and put my basically put everything on the line and risk everything and go ahead and put my information out there and research out there. But again, this trade looks like it's playing out very, very well. Again, I did dollar cost average down here. We do see this inverse head and shoulders starting to play out. We're seeing this pop to the upside. We also seen this cup and handle. Also, there's an inverse head and shoulders here. So many, many bullish patterns letting us know we were about to see a pop to the upside. I talked about this during the stream, and this is what we are seeing, a big movement to the upside here for SQQQ. Now, again, I do think NASDAQ or SPY is going to continue to capitulate. I did say in my weekly update and prediction that Monday and Tuesday Tuesday would probably be green, and you did see that on the daily candles that Monday and Tuesday were green, but I did say Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday were most likely going to be red days, or when we started to move down. I did predict a red weekly candle for this week, and you guys can see that's exactly what we are getting. So again, things are just going exactly as planned. Again, I do think we are seeing the 2008 fractal play out, and this is beginning to start the crash, which is going to start accelerating once people realize what's going on, once they realize that the market is actually going down. You can see that there are still a lot of people bullish. I see people in the comments telling me all the time that other YouTubers are still saying we're going to have a bull run and all types of crazy stuff like that. Well, guys, the proof is right here in front of your face. We are about to have a crash. Hopefully you took my warning. Hopefully you took heed and you're able to make money. I've been shorting the market from the top ever since I called the top at 460, making bank this whole entire time. So again, this is just something that I'm putting out here for you guys. So hopefully you guys can see that we are going to have a lot more pullback. Again, this is the 2008 fractal playing out. You can see that it's pulling back. And again, once we do break below and confirm that 417 level as resistance, which it does look like it happened here in after hours, we're going to see absolute downside for the SPY. And again, if we cannot get above it tomorrow, that's it. This could be the beginning of the end, and that's why I'm labeling this video the beginning of the end, because this is the beginning of the end for SPY. And if it's not this week, starting on Thursday or Friday, it's going to be starting next week. And again, I also did tell everybody that the market crash would start in September and October. And of course, I did call the top way back while we were rallying in like May. So this is what I'm looking at for SPY. Not too much else to say, guys. Everything's going according to plan. I do think we're going to see more downside. You guys can see that I have price targets here marked in green for this bear flag that we've been tracking here, this macro bear flag. I know this looks like a falling wedge, but that's not what it is. It's the 2008 fractal pattern. It just happens to look like that. It also is able to fake people out because of its shape. But again, I do think we're going to see this capitulation to the downside here very, very, very shortly. So that's what I'm looking at for SPY. Let's go ahead and move into GameStop and show you guys what's going on. I also wanted to point out on SPY real quick on the smaller time frame. Again, I do think we're going to see a little bit of bounce here is my price prediction. And then on NASDAQ, I do think NASDAQ is going to be moving down. I also did tell everyone that Bitcoin would be decoupling from the markets, and you can see that Bitcoin has been on an absolute tear, pumping to the upside. Bitcoin is up for the week. Bitcoin is up, let's see, 15% on the week. On the month, Bitcoin is up 28%. And on the year, Bitcoin is up 108%. So again, I've been stacking Bitcoin under the range of 30,000. This is another trade that I've been trying to scream at the top of my lungs. That was a great trade. That Bitcoin was a good buy, buying and accumulating under 30,000. But you guys can see that we did get this massive pop to the upside. And I did say once we get this pop to the upside and it breaks above 32,000, it's going to start pumping. And if we come back down and use 32,000 as support, that is official that this is going to be the new bull market. And I do think we are going to see a bull run in 2024. And you can see that things are going exactly as I said, as the bull run is starting now. Now, this is the early bull run. It's not going to be insane, crazy pops to the upside. But I do think that Bitcoin, if the market does start to crash, is going to see even more upside. So I said Bitcoin is going to be decoupling from the market, and you can see that it's clearly decoupling from the market as it has green weekly candles where the market has red weekly candles. It's up where the market is down, and so on and so forth. Green monthly MACD, I could go on and on and on. But again, Bitcoin is maturing as an asset. It's going to decouple and start to move to the upside, and I think it's going to shock a lot of people with the gains that it's going to be making. Let's go ahead and show you guys what's going on for GameStop. GameStop is going to make a recovery, but it follows SPY a little bit more than AMC. So you can see that it did have a pullback. But GameStop is going to make a recovery. I do believe that $12.90 will be the bottom for GameStop. I don't think it is going to be going any lower than that. If we do retest anything tomorrow, it will be retesting $13.27. I think what's going to happen is we're going to get a bounce back to the upside, but I want to watch because, again, GameStop does follow SPY just a little bit more than AMC. So I do want to watch, but it is still the same meme stock like AMC. So when we do see the actual capitulation and the market start to fall off, I do think, just like I believe AMC, when the market capitulates and starts to fall off, when we really see true capitulation and panic, I do believe we're going to see a rally in AMC and GME. So I believe we're going to see these stocks pop. Obviously, SQQQ is going to have a rally because it's directly correlated with that. I do think that Bitcoin can even see a rally when the market does a tank. And I believe this could have something to do with the banks, what this current crisis is going to be. But again, I do believe it's going to be a 2008 style crash. Now, as far as GameStop is concerned, let's go ahead and give you guys support and resistance. Support is at $13.55. $13.27 and $13 even. We have resistance at $13.65, $13.76, and $13.90. We do want to see it move back above that $14 level. I do want to see GameStop move back above that $14 level. I am dollar cost averaging at these levels. I have been accumulating. I did buy some just a couple, like maybe 2 weeks ago. I do think this is around the bottom. It's in a Wyckoff accumulation. I do believe that this is about to see a spring to the upside. I believe that GameStop will probably see a recovery tomorrow, in my personal opinion. It's probably going to be closing around the levels of $13.65 all the way up to about $13.90. And again, I do think we are going to see a recovery for GameStop tomorrow and possibly a green day, or I do think we're actually going to see a green day for GameStop tomorrow. But this is what I'm looking at for GameStop. I will be looking at it more tomorrow. And again, I do believe this is going to be one of the stocks that will be pushing to the upside when we do see that overall crash and capitulation. Now, let's go ahead and show you guys what's going on for AMC stock. Now, here on the 4-hour time frame, we are getting the MACD to start to curl down. So I do think we could see a little bit of downside for AMC. But when the market absolutely starts to dump and the panic starts to set in, I do think we could see a pop to the upside. We do want to see AMC try to hold above the level of $9. Again, max pain is $9, so they are going to try to manipulate it towards this level. The thing about AMC is, yes, it is manipulated, but the fact that they always try to push it down, but it is a bullish stock, it is going to have these pops to the upside. Now we can see on the 1-hour time frame, we are starting to get a curl to the upside, and on the 30-minute time frame, we do have green MACD. So again, I do think we are going to basically have a flat pre-market with a pop to the upside early morning, but probably mostly be flat throughout tomorrow. I think we're basically consolidating around this $9 level, building a bullish base here, but so we can make a move up to fill this gap at $11 to $12. I do believe that is what AMC is actually setting up to do, to make the move higher to fill that gap. So as far as the technicals are concerned, and that's what I'm going to be focusing on in this video, is again, when in doubt, zoom out. You can see that the weekly MACD is starting to curl up. RSI being at 30 or under 30 is a buy signal in my personal opinion. You guys can see that we have green daily MACD, which is bullish. And if you go ahead and pop on a few indicators like the super trend, you can see buy signal daily, bullish. Now we do have a 4-hour sell signal, but we have the 2-hour buy signal and the 1-hour buy signal. Nothing has changed. So I do think AMC is coiling up for a possible pop to the upside. If we do see a pop to the upside, it's going to have to be to 950. If we can get above 950, you could see a big push. And again, if we can get to $10, that push could come into an even bigger rally because we do have a gamma ramp. Now, they do only have 3.2 million short shares, which is a lot, but it isn't as much as we have been seeing lately. They are going to try to push us down to keep us underneath 10 and keep us close to $9 as possible. But this is what I'm looking at for AMC. Again, pre-market, I do think it is going to be mostly flat. We want to see if we can get back above $9.29, $9.30 in that region. If we can hold that as support, then we have a chance to make it to that 950. If we can make it to 950, then we have a chance to make it to the $10 level. 950 is the major resistance zone. If we can get above it, you're going to see a pop to the upside. See what happened last time we popped above 950? You got a big
candle. So if we can get above 950, you're gonna see a pop to the upside. I want to show you that we do have this sloping resistance. If we can break above that sloping resistance, we can also see a nice push, and that could happen here in pre-market, where we could get a nice push here in the early morning, especially if we can maintain holding this. Then we could get a nice rally to the upside. So this is what I'm looking at for AMC stock. In my personal opinion, I do think we could possibly be retesting these $9.15 and $9 levels, but that will ultimately lead to more upside. Again, when in doubt, zoom out. You just sometimes have to be patient. I know sometimes people said we've been waiting forever, but when the market starts to absolutely crash in capitulation, I do think we'll see an event with AMC. This is just my personal opinion. I've been right about everything with SPY, Bitcoin decoupling, and so many other things like calling the top, Apple trade. I can list so many other things, so you guys can determine for yourself what you want to believe or not. I'm not here to tell you that. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my research and what I'm doing. I'm just putting it out here for the community's benefit. Now, as always, guys, that is the video. If you want to go ahead and support it, go ahead and drop a like, press subscribe. If you want to support it in a different way monetarily, you can become a member. Just press the join button next to the bell icon. If you're on Apple iOS, you have to go into a different browser to do so, maybe use a computer. I appreciate each and every person that does that becomes a member. You get a badge next to your name. You also get a color on your name when I'm doing live streams, which I do daily. You also get special emojis which you can use during the live streams. You get access to any members only content that I might drop, and many other perks like your name on the home screen, and most of all, you help support the channel. And I do appreciate people that send super chats as well, because that helps support the channel as well, because YouTube ad revenue does not pay that much, and I don't have any sponsors at this moment. So you guys are helping support the channel, and also dropping a like and leaving a comment is a great way to do that for free. As always, y'all, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.
All right, y'all, that was the video. Let's go ahead and make money like smart money. Make money on the way down, and then when we get to the bottom, we're going to ride it back up. We're going to make profits in the more profits. If you found that video informative, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe for more content like this. Remember, you could check me out on Twitter and Discord for even more DataZero updates. The Discord is $50 for a lifetime invite. Hit me up on my email. Email is DataZeroOfficial5. This information is linked down in the description. $50 for a lifetime invite. Get in before the price goes up, because I'm giving out gems for the low. So hit me up, guys. DataZeroOfficial5 information linked down below, and hit me up. Ask me about the Discord. Payment is made via PayPal or Cash App. Once you make payment, I'm gonna send you the link. It's as easy as that. If you want to support the channel, press like and subscribe to join the DataZero family, and you could become a member to help out even more. And as always, y'all, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.